Hare Krishna, dear friends. In this video I will show you how to make this kind of dress for Radharani. I got this idea from Pinterest. One Mataji Maya Kot shared it, and this looks so beautiful. Initially I made this and I did so many mistakes. So I did second time. I used very thick cotton fabric. I wish I used a very fine silk fabric, but I had only cotton, so I used cotton. First, take out this skirt pattern. I will show in different video how to take this kind of skirt pattern. And we need the 6 of these pieces. So here I'm cutting 4 pieces, later I will cut 2 pieces. And then for the bottom part, again you need 6 pieces of bottom of the skirt. Here I'm cutting 4 pieces because scissor won't be able to cut this thick cotton fabric if I put 6 layers. Adding seam allowance, I draw the pattern on the fabric and cut it out. So from everything I took 6 pieces. Here I have a skirt and skirt bottom, red colored, and skirt lining. Now I'll take this and I'll mark the place where I have to stitch this bottom of the skirt. This pencil is a water soluble, water washable, so I don't worry about the color remaining on the fabric. So, and then I'll turn to this side, as you see, and following that line which I drew, I will stitch it with my hand. It's a long process, but good things will take time. Like good different designs and all, they take time. And for Krishna and Radharani, we have to be ready to spend that time and energy. Again, these deities are not mine, and I'm making for another devotee's deities. I don't have Radha Krishna deities yet. And then after stitching, if you turn this way, now it looks neat. I'll do the same thing with the other pieces. Yes, it takes time. As you see, I've done. Now I will attach the lining. So you stitch those places and keep one part open, and do the same thing with all the things. As you see, I attach the lining and I'm turning to the right side. And now I'll attach the full pieces to each other, all the 6 pieces. You have to stitch these places. Like you take it, put it on top, and then stitch the side like that. And when you turn to the right side, it will look very neat. Here it's done. Now this will go for embroidery. Backside looks very neat. In that example dress, embroidery is done with hand. So here comes my friend who is expert in painting, drawing. So she's looking at the image on the Pinterest and then copying that embroidery to this skirt. And here she is making first roses. Making roses are not so difficult if you know the tactic. Like she is making 5 lines. 5 lines. Let's see closer. So as you see, there are 5 lines. Oh, it's 4, and then 5th one. Now she will come out with the thread and then jump over one thread, leaving one thread down. Cross like this, round you have to go, and you finally will get a rose embroidery. Embroidery is also time consuming, but the result will satisfy you and the deities. Actually, for this dress you can use different colors. No need only like I used red and white. In the sample it was shown it's white and pink. So contrasting colors you can use. Same thing you can do with the embroideries. Be creative and create something more beautiful than this dress. So rose is almost ready. Until those 5 lines are covered, you have to go, and that's it. Rose is ready. You have to repeat the same thing to all the dots on the skirt. Yeah. While my friend is doing embroidery, I am making the choli part. I have patterns of kurta, choli, blouse. So I'm transferring this to the fabric, cutting it out. I folded one part and one part is not folded, and front part also similar, folded fabric. Adding seam allowance, I'm transferring it and then cut it out. Now we have to make the sleeve different color. The color will be red as skirt bottom. So here also I folded one side and then transferring the pattern into the fabric. Repeat the same thing, cut it out. And one more sleeve. Some people requested me to go very slow because they are not understanding the tutorial. So this video I'm making very slow. Some of you might be getting bored. That's why there is in the settings of this video, you can increase the speed so you can watch this video in a very fast mode. And those who don't understand in a very fast mode, you can slow down even in the settings. So here I'm attaching the back side and front side from the shoulder side. Now I'll open it and then attach the sleeve like this. Yeah, video is very slow, but it's detailed so that you can see how to do it. Actually, this dress took 2 days of 2 full days of 2 people. Like 1 day for embroidery, 1 day for I think 3 days, because of taking measurements and all the things, they'll add up, and mistakes. Yeah, 3 full days for 2 people. Like this, we attach the sleeve. Same thing we will do from the other side, like this. Now the sleeves are attached. Now I'll stitch this part because we don't want the threads to come out, like that. And fold it like this, and again stitch the sides, both the sides. Here I've stitched all the sides as I told. Now it's a time to cut the back side because Radharani cannot wear it if you don't open the back side. Turn to the right side. Still there are so much work to do on this choli, so be patient. Now, in order the neckline look neat, I have to attach this kind of round fabric. You just cut it out the round and stitch around the neckline from the right side, as you see. Yeah, it's very small, tiny choli. Now, after stitching one side, I'm turning that into the wrong side. It's a little bit difficult to understand, but be very attentive, you will understand it. I fold it to the right, like wrong side, and again stitching on top of it. See, as you see, the round fabric went to the wrong side now, and the right side of the choli now looks neat. Actually, it's a normal method of working the neckline. If you don't put the lining to the cloth, then you have to put like that. So, and then finishing parts, stitch those places and bottom, and then the choli also will go for embroidery. Here comes the green leaves and staples, branches of the embroidery. So my friend is making, first she's drawing. Actually, you have to draw nicely. I mess up with hand embroidery because I cannot draw nicely. So I got the help of my friend. And then she is drawing the branches in the skirt as well. She finished all the flowers. And for making embroidery of the branches, you have to take green color. As you see in the closer view, you have to step very small steps with the needle, so that there is no open space while you are stitching. I think I could explain properly. Follow those painted lines and go with very small steps, and you will get the embroidery. But it will take a long time, but this is how you will create this kind of beautiful embroidery, hand embroidery. I think we have to show this part very fast. If you need, again I'm telling you, if you need to understand it better, in the settings you can decrease the speed of the video and watch in a very slow mode. Otherwise, this video will become 1 hour or 24 hours because she did it in one day. I'm just joking, not one full day, 8 hours probably. Sometimes when I do hand embroidery, I take in the box all the needed things, and on Sunday program during the lecture time, I just sit and do embroidery and listen to the lecture. So done, almost done. She will finish the embroidery and the dress looks like this. For Krishna's dhoti, kurta and chadar, I'll have to make different video, otherwise this will become 1 hour. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please tell us your opinion, and if you make something like this, you can tag me on Instagram, and then I will be very happy to see how beautiful dresses you make. Thank you so much once again, and see you in the next video. Hare Krishna.